if Psycho's in the roster, and no Symmetra.
Yeah, no Sim, only Trey.
It's not an owl fence that no longer exists. Wait, that would be so ironic if it was an owl though, and the reason he's wearing an owl sweater is because owl doesn't exist anymore. Wait, Bastion? What if they ran Bastion because they knew they were going to run the Ramatra?
Swift rotation from Ents. They try and get a good overlook over
Bastion Brig, and everyone's just running around the map.
Soldier's interesting because you have the legs to be able to move around the map, and that's why you see.
Okay, Space Station caps first.
Those are really great to mark down somebody like Psycho, already forcing him to have to use the recall. You got this health pack too to just be very stable in this position.
There, Landon, a little bit of trouble. Kevster permanently getting poked down by Psycho. Yeah, like you mentioned, doesn't have recall. Should have it in just a moment. You'd imagine. There it is. 13 HP for Kevster though, narrowly escaping the wrath of Psycho. Space Station Gaming, all this meanwhile, have managed to...
Oh, he's getting sucked though.
That I always forget to use.
Yo, thanks, Scar. Appreciate the Prime 4 months. Ooh. Dude, that was a dirty little flank. Holy shit, that was kind of gross.
Space Station and a small swap from Space Station 2 with their Sparker going over.
That's not just some. Is that someone playing Bastion? That's Kai playing Bastion.
Oh, that Ashe was so good yesterday.
God damn.
Well. If you remember the just great retake we saw from Space Station on Esperanza, after Ents had already been up like 100 meters in that map, and Sparker had this big hero play with the Ashe, the dynamites, the Bob usage, just so smart at recognizing when to go for those.
Lana going super aggressive there, almost one-shotting Kevster.
Wait, he's got to reload though.
Ejecting him from his land. Psycho on the other side of things has managed to get a nice little double kill with this rally.
Oh, yup, rock!
If you're Space Station.
Holy shit!
It's very tough to fight into that.
Kind of working.
Trying to make a play with his own. And his ends control the points.
It's kind of working.
Forbidden combo coming up as well. Only a couple of percentage points away from Vistola's Flux.
Yeah, and with the Soldier ultimate too, I think a tactical visor here could also be really fundamental.
I guess,
like,
yeah, they probably just save the Bastion shift every time for when the Ramatra goes for punches, and then just blast him, force him to block.
With the visor.
Anything 6 months, appreciate it.
He holds the drum up on the high ground. There's the Flux.
Big Flux.
Comes in from Funny Astro, does hit 4. Here come the mortar strikes.
Oh my god, the Flux plus the mortar is, that's fucking crazy. There's actually nothing you can do.
Does mean that Hardy's going to try and flip this point with the Annihilation, and Ents handily dealing with it. I mean, this is really rough for Space Station 2. Everybody from Ents playing in different positions. Kevster permanently on the flank. Kai hanging around with Vestola. Crimzo and Marsa also just...
Dude, this is the finals for... This is no joke. There's a reason why this is the finals game.
They're going to try and change things up again.
Holy fuck.
It almost feels like too little too late at this point.
Wait, they're swapping the Rhine? What? Probably just a touch.
Fighting together when everybody on Ents is so split up.
You're just gonna get blasted by the Bastion.
The Sigma. Kai dodging out of the way of that Bob, but Bob's still putting in hell of work. You can see, there we go. Hardy coming up with a kill.
They did get...
Kai end up
Well...
with the nade.
Well,
those hands for that pulse bomb can come out, but someone's going to have to eject Vestola from the point. But
well, he's kind of still alive, and they had to pulse him.
That's the Ryan you know and love. Space Station eventually.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. I'm in. I'm down.
Make any small adjustments.
Oh, we love the chatty, don't we? It was a really
oh no,
not
the May Bastion. Oh no, the May Bastion. I wish this fear not on my worst enemy.
A bit more miserable. Kevster though is gonna switch off of the Tracer and go to the May. So with a little bit more point presence alongside Vestola, a good way to be able to split up Hottie as we've seen before. You get that Reinhardt to perma hold the shield, and Reinhardt's just not going to be as effective.
Start this fight with a rally. Kevster's trying to check the Tracer.
Yeah, stops the rally, so the Ryan can't walk up now. So now they take a bunch of space. Haven't even made walled it. Oh my god, that Tracer got a fucking annihilated. Did you see that? Actually stuck him with the right click. So they're pushing these guys out. The Ryan can't do anything yet. And now he's going to go to walk up, and they're going to just pop the fucking Flux and the Bastion shift. Oh my, oh no, oh no. This is the thing that sucks about the Rhine is the Rhine's stuck on point, can't do anything. You have to stand there and try not to die, and oh man, that's tough. Oh man, that was so mean. That was so mean. Ents came to play though, you're not wrong. That was fucking disgusting.
Is definitely one way to be able to approach the Sigma composition from Ents.
It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion.
Out of an all-star roster that Ents is bringing. They have such deep hero pools, they have great recognition of each individual hero.
Ryan is way better into Bastion than Ram. Chat annoying me.
They're also the only team that has tried this against Space Station, and once again I feel like
they're both equally kind of shit. But it's not about that one fight, it's about the next one.
So Space Station are gonna have to come
Kriging's
up
prime.
with some adjustments.
Like, I understand the Rhine swap to touch and to force the Sig off of point, but you see what they did after. They just isolate them out. They save shift for walking. Oh, I know how it's played. I understand. There's a reason why they know that they're gonna walk back out here again and they go back on the Ram comp, because Ram is way better than Rhine. Ryan's actually, like, not terrible this season. Ryan's actually pretty good. The problem is like, Ram is just better. If you're good at Ram and good at Ryan, Ram is just better. And the rest is just better. So.
Right now, as they try to push Hardy off. Eventually Landon is taken down. There's only Hardy on the point. I mean, maybe have Pobs the Nemesis form, but you're not going to survive all too long, especially against.
He's doing a great job at surviving, but
trying to like juggle the point as well, making sure that doesn't get catched.
Just running the buttons eventually.
Too long, so they don't have their back.
Ooh, Festola switched over to the Orisa here. So another look
Orisa and over to the Cass as well. Wow. Hey, they're counter swapping. That's not fair. You can't do that.
So many of these fights so early. What a pain.
I'm curious if
wait, and they went back and swapped too. Counter swapping's real, chat. They all denied it for so long. They tried to say counter swapping's not real. Even in pro play, they don't counter swap. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. When everything's on the line and everyone's trying to win for money, yes, they do.
Once that's expired, though, Space Station can walk back out. Hadi's very close to the Annihilation, as well as just 3 other ultimates.
Oh my god! From that range, like a one clip? Good lord!
Pressuring out Master is going to be really important as well. Just not only those packs getting used on Crimzo, but also that shield as well. One of the big tools that Brig has to kind of deal with the Tracer and negate a lot of that poke damage.
Brig Orisa versus Ramatra Lucio. Who wins?
Right.
I kind of like the Orisa Brig, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, look at his health bar. His health bar is just fucking gone. Oh, they ulted. Wow, what happened? Dude, what happened to the Orisa? Did you guys see the Orisa just explode? Yeah, that's kind of big though. Brig ult for beat, window, and ram ult? That's a lot.
That was a lot of ults. I don't know if they needed that many. The sound barrier was nice to have as a response to the rally.
Yeah, I think the Orisa must have got windowed, right? Because, like, what happened? They panned away and then
you have a couple less tools in the bank. Sparker with a Deadeye, though. There's no Symmetra teleporter this time to be able to help Sparker wrap around the team. So he's just going to get set up somewhere.
Wait, big pulse.
Yeah, no worries. Psycho just gets a double kill on the back line with the pulse. All right. Quick reset. Oh, nice kill.
Well then.
Ooh, good stagger. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's buying Space Station so much time. Sparker still has that Deadeye. They can still get set up on the high ground if they want to. They can use that Deadeye to zone away Ents and just make sure that they can.
I still like the Orisa pick better here.
They still have yet to use
they went Lucio too.
Bulk of their ultimates.
Orisa Lucio.
No
more Brig.
Another amplification matrix in this fight, but they got to get in there.
Oh, look at his headshots. All those skulls building up too. Hardy taking that damage.
Decent damage.
Straight to the face. He's going to get healed up. He's on Nemesis form, of course, as well. Had his arms crossed.
Yeah, this is. They just want to take this and try to punch. Oh.
Yes, that's
just doesn't miss. Just doesn't fucking miss.
Probably betting that he shouldn't have gone too close to him, or trying to get closer to Landon to get healed up. Little rough when Kai just kind of peeks you and hits you with 3 taps. Space Station's
Dude, nobody peeks. Everyone's constantly in cover. This feels if I had to be honest, a lot of the matches I've watched, don't get me wrong, I've been enjoying OWCS way more than Overwatch League before, but the quality of matches in Overwatch League kind of always felt a little bit higher. This feels like an Overwatch League quality match. Like, this is a high level. This one feels like a top game.
However, Ents control the points. This fight a little bit messy for Space Station. They're getting crowded in that small corner. And like I said, the amount of damage that can be thrown in, someone's going to have to touch here. It's probably going to be Astro. He has got Soundbarrier. He might have to just Soundbarrier himself.
Yeah, everyone's insane. Literally insane. Oh, that's so mean.
Wow,
damn, dude.
Spin to just keep the Lucio back. No, you had to go to the
hey, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
To get to the point. Oh, it's just such a tough call.
We're so OP.
Have that sound barrier available in that last
we're so OP. At least there's less CC in Overwatch 2, right?
By the way, something that Pelican was showing off a little bit earlier on in NA.
That's funny.
Torbjorn, double turret. You got Kai on Bastion, Kev.
Double turret.
Torb and yeah, Space Station see this, and I think this might be a switch to Ryan. There it is. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow, Bastion Torb and pulling out the Rhine. All right.
That, like, Hottie,
why though?
Understands his hero inside and out. But the Torbjorn, that really does throw kind of a spanner in the works. It's able to lock down a lot of the flanks that Psycho wants to take with the Tracer. So Psycho's gonna have to play a little bit more together with the team while they figure out a way to dislodge this Torbjorn turret.
Probably gonna just try to like take space and then keep getting into angles and then stop, bring up shield again.
And they take extra damage.
Rock
receives a fire strike there. Has to back off, use that shield bash to get away. And Kev's kind of
they're all going to hide behind the fire truck for a bit, wait for shield to come back up.
Of course, increased health ball as well.
Meanwhile, Vistola's literally creeping around.
Put himself on the point, but they do know
and he's 1 HP. Oh boy, that looked fun.
Then I think Ents were kind of, or Space Station were hoping for.
My favorite part was when
but they're in a tough spot now. They need to be able to get the kill on Vestola or get out of here. They're just going to take so much span damage, and this is going to be a flux for Vestola already. He's up to 95%.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy. A flux this early? I think it's just insane.
They're going to go super early here too, I'd imagine. There is the pulse bomb. Kev turns them taking Landon through the window, and Kai just riddling them with bullets. Here comes the flux on the point, does land on 2, and no way Funny Astro survives that one, not without the sound barrier. Is Vestola alone right now in a 1v2 situation?
He gets 2 though.
Kai does end up going down.
They held that flux for a while. I thought they were going to just rip it right away. Maybe because they had beat. They're like, now we can't kill him through the beat. That's the only thing I could think of. Or maybe he was trying to combo with the Bastional, but Bastional wasn't like available yet. I think he died.
It's just like Vestola's comfort is on the Sigma, but if that doesn't work,
yeah, that's probably what it was. I think they were waiting for the beat to get off and then try to combo Bastional Flux. That was probably the plan. I think Bastion died.
Hottie loves to play this Reinhardt aggressively, so Vestola's looking for those opportunities.
Patience here from Kai. Nice layering. Couple of hit markers, no kill.
No, thanks Sam. Thanks Giphy. Appreciate it.
The ones that goes down. Nice response there actually from Kevster.
Yeah, you can beat in Flux, but it was the beat was already active.
So Space Station doing anything too crazy? Oh no, looks like Sparker just hit the shift, took himself to the skies, just pinned Kai down basically, slaughtered him. Here comes the push from Space Station onto high ground, and with a shatter in hand from Hardy, no way Ents want to fight into this one.
No, I mean, God, I actually.
Wait, did the Orisa die?
Over his exo boots or something to spark or on how high.
No, they didn't.
The ceiling, but Kai's gonna switch over to the Sojourn, and so has a lot of pressure here to be able.
What a stun!
What a! Did you guys just see a 4-man break stun? What the fuck? What the fuck?
A lot of members of Space Station stopped them from capitalizing.
A 4-man break bash! God damn!
R4 doing a fair bit of damage. Vestola's going to be able to rotate onto the point. There's not going to be any C9s here, but it is Psycho without the fear of getting taken out or like hindered by Vestola. Handily deals with Ents' backline. Massa falling. No CDs left from Vestola. This turret and Crimzo aren't going to be able to do enough to withstand Space Station's offense. 4 minutes to go for Space Station. Maybe control for them is really just an anomaly of a game mode.
I think
Kinda.
it might be. You know,
Kind of a totally different game this time.
There either. Like, he was coming back on the Ramatra, just walking, and the point
Also,
had been capped.
nothing
I
against
love those
Hattie.
moments for them,
Hattie's
where they're just
insane.
like, oh, yeah,
It's just
dude, you got the point, no
did you
worries.
notice like all of those
Yeah,
fights,
oh,
Hattie was
yeah.
like just not
Yeah,
anywhere to be
love that.
found because he was
He even
dead.
grabbed that
Because
high
like
ground here
you
for
can't do
Sparker,
anything on
especially
tank, and
against the Bob.
you're
Just help
it's really just comes down to your
This
BAP
is
Tracer
what you
Ash
see.
just sitting there and
Kevster
spamming
on
and killing
the
things.
Widow.
Yep, I
To
noticed.
find value. Very hard to get kind of headshots here. Someone has to peek their little head over, but if it's only their head peeking, it's the only thing you can hit, right? So there you go. There's a bit of a copium for you. Oh, what a shot to Lantern, though.
He heard you.
Good God,
All right, okay, that's going to stop the push for at least.
good God, dude. Holy fuck.
Peeking that. I'm curious if we do see a switch from Sparker, but not fully known for the Widow play. Nice rotation now from Ents. Especially without your
This third
Fatish,
point
you
we've
really
seen
want to
so
push
far
them up.
in OWCS, like if you have a good Widow, you can just stand there and
Push
just
so far forward here
win.
with the Terra Surge. But like Kevster just has such nice sight lines right now with the Widowmaker, and I think Sparker just having the Bob is going to find more value being able to use that ultimate because they've got 4 in the bank here. Space Station, if they can approach this last stretch of the map with these ults and just have a clean team fight win, that's the map for them. They've had so much time to get in on this third point. They just can't get picked off by Kevster.
I really like that Aang as well through that.
Yeah, they're just gonna sit on that corner there, the Orisa. They can't push you out. They literally can't do anything. Oh my goodness. Oh my, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Well and truly over now.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh my gosh.
What do you
it's
do?
so tough because, like, as soon as
What
they
do
get hit
you
like that, I
do
think
in
the
that?
rest of the team just has to back up. At least there was no extra investment from Space Station, so they still get to come into this with 4 ults, with Hadi coming up on the Annihilation shortly. But Ents, like,
Server admin, true.
they've just been playing this so clinically, and if Kevster can keep getting these Widowmaker picks early on, this just halts Space Station, and that time bank that they entered into is already half gone.
Yeah, you aren't half wrong. 1 minute and 50 seconds to go as they try and round this corner. They send Psycho to try and deal with Kevster, but Kai's here for backup with the charge railgun shot. Just protect Private Kev right now. Psycho handily dealing with Kai, but it doesn't matter. Land instead again! 3 times in a row, Kevster has found the BAP. Post-bomb on the floor, Kevster. Quick grapple out. Was even saved by the Lamb too. Didn't even need it in the
That was
end.
close.
Terra Surge comes in
And kills the Tracer.
from Space Station,
Holy
though.
fuck, what do you do?
Punishing
What do
this
you
corner
do? He
hold
killed another one!
They've still got
What do you
Kevster.
do?
Takes a lot of damage from Hardy, and now they're getting this payload going.
But not everybody's there from Space Station, so the respawn advantage from Ents is going to keep this defense alive.
Festola just standing there on the corner as Orisa, because that's all you can do. Yeah, he's crying.
Just back up.
Only 50 seconds.
Oh, hide quick to the corner of safety!
But Hardy's similar. Doesn't one really want to push around that corner without the Nemesis form, without that additional backup. And here come the sights again. Another 15 seconds disappearing. You're not peeking this.
You can't. And that's going to bring Space Station into the last chance that they have to complete this map. Arguably still very difficult to do that on Midtown, but Kevster's not making it easy for them to have a
Oh, dude, they're fucking terrified! They're actually all shitting their pants. Like,
Now Masters on the defense.
no, I'm good, dude. I'm actually all set.
Just so much raw firepower coming through from Ents right now. It's 15 seconds to go. Kevster's finally down. This is Space Station.
They got him! This is our time!
Into Ents' front line.
Dr. Denny, the Prime. I appreciate it. They got him!
Picks up the mega health back,
They have a
receives from Kevster,
chance!
but they need to dislodge him. Psycho nearing a post bomb. The Suzu's already out, but here comes the rush. A post bomb straight
Big
onto the
pulse.
Arista, but Vesola is already down.
Tank's
Another
dead.
time in session with Sparker, picking off Crimson.
Oh, he's come back on the Tracer, not the Widow. It's winnable.
Alone and isolated. Kevster's back on the Tracer and
Oh my
Sparker taking
God.
names and numbers. It's in OT, but Space Station are going to have to be happy with this. A little hello.
Hey,
Try
not
and bring people
bad.
down the
Hey,
flood out of the spawn.
killed the server admin, and all of a sudden it's winnable.
Something time bank whittled down to OT by Ents, and specifically Kevster on the Widowmaker. You got to be happy with that defense.
Kevster just lights out. Absolutely shutout performance here for the defense. pick after pick as soon as Space Station was there. Had those sights up for so long as well. Just got so many rotations of that to just buy even more time off the clock for Space Station to make their push. Like they had to send like a whole unit of
the
Space
whole
Station
squad
back there to get rid
it's
of him.
ridiculous. Let's get a small listen in though with Ents.
5v1.
Got to plan their attack phase.
I think we can.
Yeah, you can. I go late main.
Do we want to play Pepper Break?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, back break,
pick or lose, yeah.
I think back break.
Think break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you guys think we run up the stairs? I feel like that's such a fucking troll strat. Like, I feel like
Go through terrain. I don't mind.
What hit scan do you want?
3 for sure into that, I think. I don't know. It's more up to you, I guess.
Okay.
Why
So
decrease?
I'm round, just play Curry, I think.
Yeah.
let's push him off the train. Fuck it, let's go through the train. Fuck it, push him off.
I'm down, I'm
Fuck
down.
it. Push him off and then we go down together and make sure we 3, 2, 1 the corner.
Keep forcing ramp cooldowns. When we play Bad Bricks,
All right, there's the plan. Now to set it in motion. Take the train, push them off high ground.
Those kids 11
3, 2,
months
1
of shit.
corner. All push
One
at the
more.
same
We never
time.
figured out why
Try
everybody
and
runs
here
Brig on this
forever.
map.
Have the Cassidy out as well. So one way that Ents know that they are going to be able to take these fights, especially if they can all play together like this. Kevster's looking for that angle too, maybe just through the window to try to nail somebody in the back line. Look at it wrapping
I feel like they're
around
taking a
those
little too
stairs.
long here.
Pay attention
We gotta
to
walk up a little quicker.
taking a lot of damage there.
Okay,
So
never mind.
pushes
They were
off
fine.
his
I
high
lied.
spearing Hardy off.
Yeah, I think they were kind of
Hardy
baiting
wants to
actually.
try and reclaim that position, but unable to do so as there's no nemesis form anymore.
You know what's funny? When we first started playing Overwatch 2, over 2 years ago, everybody's strat was to go through the train, and then everybody realized that strat was such troll because you just get obliterated in a small hallway, and now everybody's doing it again.
Head taken clean off yet again.
The fuck
The
happened?
best bat players we have.
The fuck happened?
Space Station saved the world, just unable to stay alive for more than a brief moment against Kai and Kevster. They really just nailed one of the best players. On
Is it because of the
Space Station.
Brig comp? It's gotta be because of the Brig comp.
And they know they have to as well, because Landon has been such a big difference maker, and the longevity that Space Station has to just elongate these fights.
Yeah,
because
BAP
of
may be
all of
true.
that
BAP
forced
Brig,
healing. Crimson
small
getting that window
hallway.
online so early too was just a nail in the coffin here for this attack push. You get the card unlocked already. Vestola gets to play far forward, and you have so much
Also,
more
it's harder to
cycle
heal up your
through.
tank now when they
Mouse is
take
gonna have
poke
this
damage.
rally
You
of,
take probably
pretty
less
short
poke.
lead, but
It's just
I'm
more
honestly
hard
gonna
fight.
get the Deadeye right
And then you
now.
can just sit in the
He's been
corner
so
there
good
and
with
wait
the
for your
shots
cooldowns to
already.
come back
Imagine what
up.
He might be able to get done with that Deadeye on an angle.
Yeah, a lot of that additional healing is coming from the fact that Master can't proc Inspire a lot of the time, so when they're pushing high ground, most 99% of the healing is coming from Crimzo, so but Astra obviously perma healing with the aura. So that's why Landon wasn't able to get his online at the same time. Here's the high noon. Space Station Gaming playing it. A little pensive, don't want to push too far up into this, of course. Forces Hardy using that shift, though. However, here comes the Terror Surge. Bolster one hand for Kevster. Throws it into the small room. A small hit.
What is happening?
This sound barrier from Astro getting a lot of work done. This rally from Master's good, but the instant overhealth from the sound barrier normally works out for the better, especially if you want to play the fight explosive. And there's the kill onto
Kevster was going to win that.
Psycho. They're going to hold them at these doors and trying to hold super far up as well. Payload hasn't got too far to move back, Rose, but every single second counts.
I mean, you saw the duel between Psycho and Kevster was decided when Landon was able to send over so much healing. So just another example why Landon has been such a big backline force here for Space Station. And
Yep.
it's stopped in their tracks right now. They've got this window from Crimzo again, so it's not too bad of a way to push them back. But, like, Psycho, like Space Station, they're playing so aggressively up at this door.
Dude, this is so intense. Like, where they're fighting is crazy.
Post bomb from
Like, they're not
Psycho.
playing to the traditional angles at all. They're playing, like... They're playing so weird. Both teams are. But I love it.
Get a good angle onto that point, and Vestola's trying to force the backline out, get them away.
Like, they're just brawling, scrapping, fighting it out as hard as they can, like, in the corners.
Funny actually takes down Vestola, but this needs to be a clean fight from Space Station, not Ents. Their spawns are so close, they're happy if this is scrappy.
Makes sense, though? I mean, it does. It's
They're happy
just...
if they're scrappy, and oh, Hottie actually
What?
thought about switching over to the Winston.
It's just
but goes
wild.
Back to the Ramatra. Ents, though, like, they're finally starting to get things moving, but not after
Oh,
Sparker
big hinder.
that angle again.
I'm telling
That's
you,
good
this is
hinder.
crazy.
So it's all about these Baptistes.
Yeah, Sparker and Kevster, just a vendetta against the Baps. But it really is just the best pick, right? That is the pick that you want on either side. Take care of the Baps. And in most solo queue rank games, quick play games, or whatever, take care of the player that's doing the most healing, and you're good.
Or the most damage. So Sparker and Kai, they definitely have each other's numbers right now.
Nice little roll there from Sparker, getting out of the way of the high noon. Terror Surge from Vestola as they go down to the payload. Vortex on it as well. I was traveling with the payload there. They're going to be able to split up the rest of Ents right now. Here's the Terror Surge. Lab available. Does get instantly destroyed. That beat coming through. Not enough.
Huge pulse.
To save Sparker from the pulse spot. And now is landing in trouble. Kevster steals ways. The
Oh no. Oh no. They're hunting him.
Quickly. As Fanny Astro was on the case. In fact, Kevster does end up going down, but all the healing resources were distracted by Kevster. Meant Hardy was alone on an island, and now the car wash phase.
Someone just rang my doorbell.
All the pulse.
I don't have any expected packages coming in today.
Defense isn't dead though here for Space Station. Is
I didn't order anything.
Hardy to be able to get back. Sparker has a Deadeye too, so it might allow for some time here for Space Station to catch their breath. But Masa has a Sound Barrier. Crimson once again with another window. Means that you just have so much firepower.
Such a good angle for the window again. Hardy's trying to block a lot of that damage off, just using his big burly body.
Big
But
B.
here comes the Sound Barrier from Ents. Suffer for
They all run at the remote. Oh my god! Yeah, I just watched a man get jumped. What the fuck was that?
Space Station kind of position themselves where they can help Hardy in that
God
structure.
damn,
Kill
dude.
on the DPS of Ents. Sparker just determined to hold on to this point.
Right click, Randy going crazy.
Can't get the payload in.
No
Hattie just
way.
trolling? Hattie's not trolling. That is just tank.
See how quickly they were able to
That is
defeat
literally just
Vestola.
tank.
And Vestola didn't have enough sustain to be able to go down with the Terror Surge or just any sort of follow-up, even if he had been able to use that ultimate. So Ents, they are up against the clock here. Jaws, they might not be able to finish this map, especially with where that card is. Space
I kind of
Station
want to
just
know
had
who
this
rang my
high ground
doorbell
control.
now.
Well, they're going to have a touch at the minimum. Here is the high noon on height. Space Station Gaming. They're going to back off just a little bit, so Ents use that single ult to regain
was you?
control
Oh,
of that high
what'd you
ground
want?
they had a little bit earlier on. Kevster with the touch. No C9s here. Now it's Vestola's turn. Receiving a lot of healing, has to pop the gold fairly early on.
Please look at the Orisa, dude, dying through gold. You have no buttons left. Oh, he's dead. Huge high noon. Holy fuck, dude.
Can swift step away, but Hardy is just cementing himself on this point. Kevster falls, Crimso to follow. That control
Holy
like a
shit,
blip
dude.
on the
This is
radar
a
for Space Station
game.
as they take
This is
mid.
gonna be a series. Oh, actually, Retro, I don't know why this just popped in my head. Did we ever make a video of that first A7FL stream? The one that was just complete chaos? I know you were mentioning it at one point. You were thinking about it. I don't know if you ended up...
If it looks like they've got
Scrapping
a
it.
setup for it, by the way, Cared top right, just in case they're fucking gladiators, you know.
Looking.
I hear Lucio.
3, 2, 1. Go. Yeah, here, Bash is here.
What is this fight?
Fight. Bop one.
What is this?
Bash one.
Kick off. Blue one. Got him.
Nice. Just live more. You actually only one down.
What the fuck?
No.
The whole gang is on you, bro.
Okay, both supports.
Yeah, we kill both of them. They legit get nothing from this, so don't worry.
Yeah.
They're actually May, by the way, so just get the aggression. They only have the aggression.
Wow, Ents had a game
Wow.
plan. They knew exactly what Space Station are doing there. Nice boot from Master as well. Just pretty much ending the fight, right? Just getting the BAP off the
Yeah.
map. Easy does.
That'd probably be a Morflats video, I feel like, too.
That was
Maybe.
the fastest kill I think we've ever seen on this
Yeah,
map.
actually, you're so right about that one. What the hell?
That was crazy. That was so much different than what we're normally used to seeing.
Not bad, not
Didn't
bad.
get too much bot
But still
progress.
fighting over the neutral. Yeah.
Yeah, the fight really didn't do
Not much
anything.
to work with on either side either, but you still get a chance to set up with this teleporter. So if Ents want to hold this corner, might want to watch out for where Backbone puts down that TP.
Yeah, of course, Kai, and something we noticed in their series the other day, Kai doesn't use the turret form willy-nilly, just waits for them to either go 3-2-1, try and make a push, or they wait for Space Station to go really aggressive on them, then pops the turret form so they can respond with a ton of damage, and then just pile as many resources as they can into Kai. It's very much like protect the President comp, like protect Kai, make
This
sure
is
he
wild.
survive and hit a good shift.
There's already been a full time fight win where 2 minutes in, the furthest someone's push is 11 meters. Yep, that's why you run the Bastion.
Pretty much 100% HP the entire
The anti-tank character. Yep. I really don't understand why we have anti-tank characters in the game with one tank at this point. I really don't. I actually don't understand.
Like Hadi didn't stand a chance with that annihilation. You saw him pop that and then he just instantly died. That's because Kai was right in his face, mowing him down with the Bastion turret form. And so ENCE, they actually start to get some meaningful progress on this push bot. Vistola, Kai, they've got the forbidden combo up with the grab flex and the mortar strikes. So Vistola, he could just hold forward like this.
No, you don't buff tanks. They're already at the breaking point already, I think.
Can they follow up some extra damage from Kai? Blizzard from Kevs to deploy.
Or some of them are at the breaking point. Not all of them.
This overwhelming ult advantage coming through from ENCE. Landon's got
There's some small wiggle room on certain ones.
Unfortunately, Kai's got another nade for him. His name written on it.
Landon was just so far away from the rest of the team, so ENCE, we're going to capitalize on. The bomb is coming out already, though.
The bomb pushed
the Rhine swap.
Past the Sig shield. Well, here's Hadi. The classic swap. As soon as they see Vistola on the Sigma, they want to run the Rhine.
Yep.
And Hadi comes back. A swing.
Yep.
Strike kill.
This was my strat when me and Karki were playing tons of rank last season. Every time I saw a Sigma, I pulled out the Rhine.
We saw Sparker do this yesterday though on Esperanza when they were down and almost out for the count. Sparker comes back, uses
and then they go right back to Ram. right back to Ram May. Ram May Bastion. That's tough. Good luck.
Might be lacking, or even just to be able to play as a tank. So fantastic recognition.
Huge wall.
It's a horrific day to be a Ram and May against this wall. They got a window, however.
Yeah, they got a big window. They're gonna be fine. They're chilling.
The sheer damage from the Bastion. Nade from Kai deletes Landon's immortality field. Sound barrier comes
big beats. Big slam.
That shadow. Crimzo in trouble, and Funny Astro's there to finish off the kill.
They got one, but they got the Rhine out of it.
They do control the bot. But Kai,
they know the Bastion's in there.
That passive will kick in, so
what's happening right now? They took the bot, but like, dude, look where the bot is and look where everyone else is fighting. What the fuck is this?
And gaining some extra meterage too. And Sparker has to hit rotation here. Checkpoint in 3 meters. Kevs are finally falling. Very close to Space Station.
That was wild! And I love how like the Ram and the Bastion committed to it, and they were just like, nah, don't leave. They can't leave. They have to stay here with us.
Because ENCE just snuck it away, but right in the nick of time. But this is kind of where like ENCE start to keep that advantage in the meterage that they have, is to do kind of like wacky stuff like that.
In. Nice little triple shot there, but the mortar strike comes in, and it's good enough for a kill onto Hadi and Landon. So much damage, and if you fire them really quickly too, it can be tough for the bat to kind of react, especially if they've already used their exo boots too, and they're in the skies. That's a perfect time to use that Bastion mortar strike. All right, ENCE, they regain control of that bomb Space Station. They're going to stick on Hadi on this Reinhardt. Normally, if they see Vistola swap, Hadi is also going to kind of counter-swap him, but happy running the Reinhardt here, even though they got to know Kevs has got this Blizzard. Oh, good pin, but Hadi's dead. Hitting that pin with Kai hitting
That's the most Reinhardt thing I've seen in a while. Almost full HP, hits the pin on the Ramatra, gonna pin him on the wall. Ooh, Bastion.
I mean, the Bob, sure? Okay.
Wait, they mailed the Bob? Yeah, feel it. Fuck that Bob. Hey, I respect it. Fuck that Bob.
Checkpoint garnered here for ENCE.
Bob may be hoping just to stall for an
and anyone ordered a dead Rhine? Yep.
Sweet
sadly not able to
Random, I know, but my white, and I thank you if it was you.
And might still lose this fight.
Legendary sweet rolls. Thanks for 15 months. I don't remember.
Okay.
What's a legendary sweet roll? I don't know off the top of my head. Sounds like an item in Skyrim.
Into the fight. think he died like 3 times there or 2 times and had to come back in over and over again.
Space Station isn't performing the best.
Exactly. Thank God he's got the chance.
Honestly, Ince just looks fucking good.
Oh, and he's the Earth Shatter too. Space Station though, like they're starting to run out of time. I know they had that hero push on Esperanza yesterday, but 3.5 minutes left, and Ents has been able to decisively win all these fights.
Where'd that Shadow go? Not sure.
Big pin.
Right there. Here comes the sound barrier.
That big beat though, so he's fine. Full HP again. Oh, there goes another dead Rhine.
This wall, it phases a lot of teams. When Space Station do play other squads, the wall is really the big difference maker for them. But Ents,
Crimson gonna burn to death.
Space Station, I can imagine, a fair bit, and Christopher kind of saying in the interview too how they've been beating Ents in scrims. But Ents not phased at all by these tricky walls that Backbone is known to provide.
I mean, the walls also just are not effective. If
Damn,
you've got
big push coming in, and then they swap back to Ram.
It down before it can provide that value to your
sound barrier. A lot of that overhealth just being chunked away though. That's a really good
I don't know if that guy earlier who was saying that Rhine's better into Bastion than Ram, that's why they're playing Rhine. You weren't technically wrong, but like at the same time, you can't do anything. The whole point of why Ram is better than Rhine is because you can do damage at the same time as shielding and pop up your damage resist whenever. So it's like, yeah, not technically wrong, but you're so shielding so often that it's just better to use your Ram shield and then punch or poke. You know? Well, Amalga, honestly, I don't even think would be the worst pick, but the problem is they have Maze, and if they play it smart, they can really isolate the Malga long enough to kill him. It is doable. So like it's better to probably just mirror here and try to like, oh god, he's getting walled out again. It's better to just kind of like play slow, because like both these teams' DPS are top tier. This is like real talk. This game is kind of a battle of like DPS. Like I think Crimzo and Masa is the same caliber as Funny Astro Landon, both insane. Pistola, Hattie, both insane, but like the DPS on both sides are next level insane, just like over the years. So,
and I would never count Space Station
you know,
out in this position, especially.
And I would, if I had to pick a favorite, I would probably favor Kai and Kevster.
He's gonna try and go high ground.
And they're using that to their advantage.
High ground, trying to aim that bob at one of the supports. He sees Masa. Oh, there's the bomb. Crimzo in trouble.
Oh.
Goes back down to earth. The lab's already deployed.
Oh my god! That was a kidnapping! What the fuck? That was an actual kidnapping! Holy fuck! They put the vortex on the ground and then he booped him off. Just show him gone.
He's been able to charge these up so quickly as well, but even better, as we start to whittle down this clock.
That was gross. That was actually gross.
You got the Ramatra, there's the Annihilation, the Blizzard, even this amplification matrix right
Although this is making me feel like my sound cue issues with Overwatch are actually real, because multiple times they've flanked without like crouch walking, literally just walked up the backside here and nobody notices them. And it's like I don't notice them either. So like I feel like that wasn't always the case. Hey guys. Guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys.
The stolen bots from Kevster. Nets ends the win. Space Station Gaming, sorry, I did a little turn there, get the cable up behind me. Space Station Gaming get the bots stolen right from
Hey guys.
I was going to point out the small swaps that they were making.
Hey guys.
And Kevster jumping over to Tracer. Who's there to touch the Space Station? It can't be the Ash. It can't be the
Guys, you forgot something.
There's no teleport.
It's so interesting seeing them play Bastion every game right now. It's probably because they know they're not going to play any like Sigma comp. Oh my!
Ice block available, so it's not the easiest player to have to jump on.
Rough. You look at the TP. Oh, there's a sim, and Master's job there is just stand next to the teleporter with a boop and whoop. Bob's your uncle.
That's fucked.
That's the point.
This is something that SSG struggled with yesterday. Typically when we see the teleporters from them, they're really good at being able to use them to just get an aggressive jump onto.
Oh my goodness, the headshot. Holy fuck.
Ents, they're not the type of team to take that lightly. They have the quick reaction times to make sure that they can go for what you mentioned.
Dude, they won the point and they won so much time off that fight. Holy.
So that's going to be a
Them backing away there and trying to like play for retake. I don't know. That might have not been the play.
Can come back in, and they're going to have an ant matrix.
Yeah, this matrix is going to be so key.
Then again, it's hindsight, obviously.
And that grenade, Landed's going to have to get his boots online. My word, you know that's heading straight for him. Or an icicle. Or rather, frosty
Yep,
death
just pick Bash and shoot at the tank.
firing from Ents.
It's got to be because they know he's not going to play Sigma comps, right? Like they must have scrimmed them so many times or heard about scrims or whatever, and it's like they don't play the Sigma comps at all because like Bastion's really bad against the Sigma comps.
Wow, Kevster, okay.
And they're not going to the Rhine comp. They can't go to the Rhine comps either because the Ram
is just like lights out right now.
swap
He's played
plus
so many
May
different
Bastion is just
DPS
better.
heroes in this matchup already. May just one of the many things that he can bring out in order.
What makes
to
Rhine better than Ram
just
against
have the
Sigma?
team to find that success.
You do a lot more damage up close and you kind of bully him around.
You have the wall, like you were
So like they want to go Rhine versus their comp, but the May is what's stopping it more than anything. Plus they just swap to Ram and then it's just GR. So they can't go Rhine comp. They have to stick with the Ramatra comps, and they're kind of getting low-key bullied by the Bastions. So it's actually a really tough spot to be in.
Pretty circular. A few doors you can kind of walk out, of course.
And they're not going the Orisa either because the hit skins they've been running, like the Ashe, you just headshot the Orisa consistently long enough throughout a fight, like you can't sustain. But with the Sigma, you don't take as much pressure, but you lose the tank duel. But you're not losing the tank duel because the Ramatra's like okay versus it, but like versus the Bash and May, it's like you can live, but you can't really bully the Sigma like you could on Rhine. So it'd be nice to go Rhine, you'd be fine, but then they could just swap Ram and then they're just not in a good spot. So they kind of just have to commit to it.
To his frosty death.
You know?
From Sparker's good for one on Crimso. As look at that.
No, Sigsuck does not absorb punches.
Fire from a bunker up on the high ground. Good turnaround from Space Station there.
They needed that fight. That's good.
Again. But Space Station know their game at this point.
They do. I mean,
it's like a whole puzzle. It is.
Who is better to be able to react to that than somebody who also knows that hero inside and out? Backbone, I'm sure, saw something like that coming from a mile away. And so you got the Bob set up, able to deal with the Blizzard, and now you've also dealt with...
Dude, the sim turrets everywhere is fucking annoying.
The Sound Barrier and the Blizzard now gone here from Ents. You still have to deal with this grab mortar combo, which is not fun, but just...
Why not mirror?
Right?
Ents' comp, I think, is slightly better, but because of the way they're playing it, and like they have a little bit more flexibility. But Space Station's comp is still really, really good. Like it's very good. So there's not really like a need to swap. It's just they can't be in the best optimal outcome because the only optimal swap is probably swapping Hattie to Rhine. And if you swap Hattie to Rhine, Vestola goes Ram, and then all of a sudden it's the same shit. But you're in a worse spot. Why no Monkey? You're gonna go Monkey into Bastion? Good luck, dude.
They've already done a great job of that too, and coming back with the photon barrier is really nice, just to have that big shield. You don't have to have any fear of being able to walk up to that point and recontest it. The problem is that Crimso has kept this amplification matrix to respond to that. He's done this so many times and just pop it back point.
Yeah, they're going to put it up like a big shield. Going to hopefully try and isolate Vestola, and they've done so quite successfully.
I does not play Sigma. Plus you'd want to mirror Sig against Vestola anyways. Yeah, true. True.
Backbone does get booped off the map, and here comes OT for Space Station. Someone from Ents does have to touch. They do manage to successfully do so.
I wasn't fully familiar with how he played Sigma at all, but you also make a good point. It's like probably don't want to play into Vestola anyways.
The Bob's going to come in, does knock up the May, but a small little boop here from Master.
Good wall, and then run at the Ashe.
Going to stop Bob from doing all of anything. Bob's going to eventually cap. Kevster wants to play a little bit more safe, doesn't want to mess with the Bob. It's actually Backbone has bought enough time for the Tracer to come in. They force the recall. Here comes the second turret form of this fight for Kai.
Holy shit. What a little disengage they did.
They're looking good. One more round and they'll see themselves on match point in this series.
Ents might take it, you're right. Genuinely.
Just such a big turnaround from what we saw yesterday. Ents just really cleaning up their counters to this.
You notice half the time though when they're making plays, like Hattie's dead. Like he's doing his job, he gets him in. And then it's just like he can't do anything. And then Vestola is kind of the same sometimes, you know? It's just like, dude, they're dead. Like they Like that whole retake, they didn't have Vestola. It's like what? But you can survive a little bit better on the Sigma, you know. You just don't do as much like playmaking, I guess, unless it's a big rock, you know. Big suck, big suck, big suck. Huge rock. See, there's the playmaking. Wait, did he hit him with a bounce shot?
I think that banked off one of the little columns there to end Landon's life pretty quick. Okay, there's the cap for Ents. They find still have the forbidden combo.
What was that, like 9 punches? Just nope.
Yeah. And Funny Astro used the beat. So there's no answer that Space Station can come at this with outside of just the annihilation and hoping that they can live through that combination. But already having the point captured, Ents, they have a chance here to just close out this map and bring us to a match point.
Ents looks good.
It's going to be so tough. I think Space Station, their backs are against the wall in this one.
And they kill Funny Astro really early on.
Dude, look at all their ults. They don't even want to. They're not even poking. They don't want to. They're just poking to get support ults.
That might be
like this is last.
Okay, now they're poking.
Yeah, that half a fight won't be pretty. Kevster has the blizzard. It is
Dude, here it comes, Flux. Yep, right here on the corner.
Comes in. That wall trying to be placed behind Hardy, but Hardy's already super low. Nice ice block there from Backbone, but they managed to get the mortar combo off of the blizzard. Hardy's already down. Sound barrier comes in from
Dude, the Flux bash and all. Jesus Christ.
They didn't lose a single player. Funny Astro can touch, but it's too little too late. Ents claims Survasa a 3-0.
That was gross. That was legitimately disgusting.
So close in their grasp.
Addy's going through it, and he is kind of going through it right now. That's just tank, though. Interesting, less damage from so many more kills. Kind of shows the whole damage thing doesn't matter. I mean, when you get to this level, like, everyone is mechanically, like, close on the same field. Like, not everyone's the same. Like, some people are better than others, but everyone's kind of close, so you're, like, pretty consistently hitting your shots. It's just, what's your coordination like? How's your follow-up? What's your ult coordination like? Your rotations?
Yeah, top left.
Okay. No, I think we stack underneath. What do they do if we stack underneath? I feel like that's so good.
Yeah, but they can fucking rotate.
Both are fine.
Hey, Monkey's in the fucking spot on the top right.
Let's stack under, let's stack under.
I'll go kill her.
Yeah, stack under and we can then swing from there together. Yeah, Monkey Bob.
Yeah, we swing wide angles. I'm going top left, I mean top right. You can play point.
Kai taking a little quick peek there on the Widow. Oh,
back to the Bastion.
Kai on the Bastion. Marsa on Brig as well, so the dive here from Space Station is going to be quite tough, Rose.
It's so hard, because who do you dive? Kai is just so survivable. You've got Masa with the Brig for the shield basher, the whip shot. It's like Psycho can't really...
Who do you dive here?
Neither can Hottie. It's going to be tough, and Space Station... Maybe you want to jump Crimso, but even still, like, Crimso and Masa are going to stick to each other like glue.
All right, Kevster slowly moving the bot. Little 3-2-1 push there onto the low ground. Oh, good nade from Kai. Predicting Psycho's movement perfectly. And our Spark is in trouble too. And they say that Kevster claiming that kill.
Nah, what do you do when they can hit every shot and they also see the future?
Everything kind of falling apart for them on their defense. Can they kill? Oh no, Astro's 1 HP. Narrowly escapes. They might be able to get another recontest, especially with Hardy and Astro.
I mean, like, yeah, a lot of people probably could have predicted that they were going to maybe blink in next, but how accurate with where their blink was going to land and where they were going to go, that's gross.
That doing a little bit of damage to Kai, but yeah, thinks better of it. Jumps down back to low ground, but couldn't quite spot Kevster. The movement looking too clean.
They got Landon already. Oh, no.
On the dumpster. Well, Hardy does end up leaping away, popping that
Sparker's pretty goddamn low up there. Wait, he nailed he nailed it! Holy shit!
5 meters to go.
right when we were gonna see that point cap there from Ents.
Damn, dude.
Now get a chance to
hit the shots, though, yeah.
To go for the dive defense.
Honestly, probably wins that.
Earlier on, it was a little
probably saved that. That kill right there might have saved it.
You go, like, no matter what doorway you're going to be walking into, you're walking into some Bastion fire or even just like Kevster going on a flank. But here, you see them walking through the kind of like mine shaft area.
Again, this-
Oh.
Hardy tried to get to
I think Hattie jumped out a little too late.
Just get picked. That's not good. They're going to try and rip this rush to try and get it going. But this payload is going to be hard to kind of assault now. Vestola is pretty low, taking a lot of damage from Sparker. Fan the hammers. Oh, so quick. And you're seeing that Kiriko rush, and there's the kill.
Big hinder.
Kai popping out, instantly popping turret 4, but they couldn't quite get it done.
Big hinder.
Sound barrier coming through from Funny Astro, hits 5. And this high noon as well is going to stop Kevster from doing much. But it's a swing and a miss. Hits the little bit of rock there. As they do try and stagger out Vestola. A minute to go. This is a very different Space Station gaming that we're seeing right now. And the one everybody prophesized.
Yeah, they're looking good now.
Maybe that was the answer. You know,
What's funny is actually they're not able to get full value of the Bastion because of this map. Because the Bastion still shits on the Winston. We've seen it happen once. That one fight up top, they took so much damage jumping out. But
Winston really competitive.
because Hattie can kind of play the height and stuff like that, it's actually kind of working.
Difficult to jump onto anybody in the back line, but Hattie's holding the
Look, oh. But now there's a timing, right? Now you don't have 12 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, there it is. They try to window him out, so he has to drop, but he still gets one.
Being pushed forward, a perfectly placed dive there from Hardy. Kills Kai once
Yep,
again.
that's the classic. You gotta force the Bastion shift and then you go.
End here. It's only Kevster to try and jostle this bot. And look at the hit squad they're setting after him too. 4 players from Space Station
Damn.
to deal with Kevster. Sometimes
They couldn't shut down the Winton.
on first.
They couldn't shut it down.
That's impressive.
You couldn't do that on the previous
Very,
map
very
though. The
impressive
previous
goal.
map's too
Especially with
linear,
defensive dive,
too
this is
open.
Not necessarily the easiest of compositions to execute. It was already very tough when Ents had such a survivable backline. They could all stop
About
on
10
top
minutes,
of
by
each
the way.
other.
Yeah,
But
we
even
got
as much for
confirmation we can
Vestola
start
over
it later
to
if we need
Orisa
to.
Was just not quite enough. So
I don't know if I'm gonna just put this on pause and then come back and watch the VOD after, or yeah.
Okay.
Go Genji or Ashe or Soldier, any of those. That you can just like any of those 3.
What are you feeling, bro? What are you feeling?
I mean, just fuck it, guys. Genji.
Yeah, fuck it. If we go out playing Spengy, we can fucking go out playing Spengy.
Yes, I had fun then.
Fuck it, dude.
Let's get it, boys.
That's all we need.
Get it.
Still take space slowly.
Yeah, just take it slowly. Shoot Trace. If they don't have a Trace, just fucking move point, okay? For a
Guys,
long
yeah, if
time
they have sync-
till they make a move and we kill them, okay?
Even if they have trade, we can shoot point till
Yes.
PJ's losing his mind right now.
Triple dink shuriken or something.
Don't worry, they're in Discord, probably. Yeah, definitely. Wait, Winston opens his mouth when he's shooting?
Pretty positive sounding words there. Things that I can't say on broadcast. Being shouted out by Space Station.
That's why we let them.
Exactly. We can get away with it if they do it. It's all good. Still, they obviously
Sparker
feeling pretty good coming out the gates. Yeah, they're like, Sparker, yeah, play what you want, bro. Just whatever you're feeling right now. Look at how many meters we need to get. And a Blade, Rose, I mean, that forces out support always pretty readily. That rally sometimes not even effective against the Blade if the dive is good enough, because that overhealth takes a little while to build up on all the members' events.
Well, especially if you miss the shield bash too or something. Very small window to make sure that you're breathing in the actual CC to shut down that Genji. Already, look how far this card has moved. And Hadi hasn't even made the jump in yet. Forcing Ents to have to go to the cart as we heard them try to execute that game plan.
Already 50% towards display. Sparker taking another little peek over. Just being annoying, harassing the sidelines. Going to force Ents to look a couple of different ways at once. Hardy setting up for a dive now as Sparker's spotted one in the backline. It is Crimzo as the person in his sights. Now it is Master. Oh, nice rock onto Sparker.
Rocked out a dash, that's tough.
That kill. Nice stuff from Vestola to start us off with. Funny Astro perma booping the tank away as well. He's going to make sure that
I love how committed they are to this Bastion. I really didn't expect it, but I know why they're running it, but I really didn't expect it.
That's really nice.
Dash sucks. Yeah, I mean, you got rocked at a dash. Yeah, it seems like a Genji issue. Let's nerf him.
To the punch with this Dragon Blade. It would feel good just to know that that rally's going to be offline, and you don't have a sound barrier to be able to deal with that either. But it's going to be Crimzo with this amplification matrixes and get set back up on this high ground.
Pulse one from Psycho, pressures the point. Crimzo with the window. ready and waiting to use it. Look how far he's playing back. He knows Space Station have got ults to use. Hardy's setting up. You can see him creeping on that lower left side.
He's creeping.
He's ready. They're waiting to get Blade, I think, or at least rush.
He's creeping.
Oh, wait, they're not going to wait.
Oh.
Edge going to jump on it.
Holy shit.
Super low. They can use that winner for a little bit of protection, but needs to come on with kills. Needs to come on with
How do you only
damage.
gets one though?
That Primal Rage
How do you look like he was going to get 3? Wait, he's getting primal though.
He's high in the
Wait,
sky.
wait, there's
You know
2.
where he is? I'll tell you where he is. He's back in spawn. Space Station Gaming now.
Okay, but that's still even though. That's still here. Oh. The kid, the Suzu was just barely not in.
For him to escape. He's half HP. No supports left. Here comes the Blade.
Wait, the Blade? The hero Blade? Oh, the kid kills him. But then the Bastion ult too? Wait a minute. Oh, Kevster's still alive. You know, oh god, nothing is secured. Nothing is impossible if Kevster's alive. The poor Briggs about to be dead. Oh man.
3 meters to go and 60 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, they're back on the Doomfist? Oh no.
And it's still so scrappy.
Wait, oh, the Suzu was just mistimed! No! Oh no, if he Suzus him and saves him, it might be a different fight. Oh, that's tough.
As they take Route 66.
Hey, honestly, kind of glad Space Station won though. Not good because now that means the sponsor's gonna probably get put back a little bit. But yeah. Anyways, see this one you can't run the monkey on. You run monkey here, you're fucking dead. So look, they're now back to the Ram comps.
They actually designed it that way. It's just like, well, May Wars can fit it in here. So like that's the. How many May Wars?
You just get eaten alive if you try to run it here.
Okay.
There's one. Okay.
But they're back on the May Bastion Ram. Probably to try to keep Hattie off Ryan.
Especially for Hardy. Probably being a little bit more passive. And you can see, yeah, they don't want to.
That's probably the plan. Oh, that big wall.
Sneaks past it though.
He gets out though.
Slipperiness. All good.
Now they're gonna run at their Bastion.
They're gonna get punished for it though. A little bit of damage, no initial kills, but it does.
Early lamp. Okay, they're safe again. They have Bastion shift.
Look at how high up Crimzo is. I was to drop down a little bit, knowing that Psycho is behind him.
Didn't get the wall, unfortunately.
We want to take the point, so Kai ended up popping turret form, and now they try and take this high ground again.
Okay, they're gonna have to shift again like 2 seconds.
Still dicing with Kevster by the looks of it.
And swing it with the Bastion shift. There it is. Playing really far back though. Oh, because he had window. Oh, and pulse. And yep.
A good pulse bomb from Psycho. Trying to look with
Why Ram over Orisa? It might be an EU thing. EU teams seem to be running some Ram, while NA is hardcore Orisa. But apparently, Space Station or ENCE, I think Space Station has a really good strat where they run Sim, and they just all in their Sim, and then their Sim runs over the Orisa. And that's why teamers are running the Ram, because the Ram's better against Sim. So now they like, everyone's probably trying different stuff in scrims, and they found that this is the most consistent. And I also like the May Bastion a little bit more. May Bastion Ram, because they keep Hattie off the Rhine. Because if they go Sigma, Hattie goes Rhine, but the May Bastion already helps a ton, and then you swap back to Ram and you run them over.
Mortar strike combo that we saw. I would be worried if I were Space Station, but that's a funny Astros for. You got the immortality field. Landon's also going to hit the
huge beat.
Nice engagement there. Sparga holding off to the side. They use that sound barrier and the window. And now here come the.
Why don't they play a Mercy Pocket? She's OP and ranked. You know Mercy's fucking terrible, right? You know Mercy's like awful.
Blizzard into Mortar Strike.
That doesn't feel good either, though, because you can't get away. We saw that on Cervasa. Well, I guess with the grab flux too, but the fact that Funny Astro used the sound barrier in that last engagement means that they don't have that now. They just have to use the immortality field and just raw healing.
You're not going to be able to survive that.
The reason you feel that in ranked is because you don't have any coordination. Ranked is just mechanics and mechanics just standing still, you know?
Getting ticked down and chased down by Psycho. Hardy hearing that Blizzard call, he ends up just running to the back line. and now popping the Annihilation, and then Crimzo stuck in that vortex, can't use his Exo Boots to get away.
Yeah.
So that combo
Any coordination, Mercy's just dead instantly.
Completely gone, and you can see Kevster, Kai
They have to be memeing? Who?
Yeah, it's going to be to the Tracer and the Cassidy to be able to match that on Space
Person said that
Station.
Mercy's OP?
A little bit more,
No, people do think
advantage
that.
You're looking at Kai's Cassidy,
And it's like, it's not that it's not,
play with this Annihilation a little
like,
bit
that's their
better, being a little
perspective.
bit more
And,
survivable
you know,
next to,
they
like,
probably
Crimzo
have played
and Masa.
against people who are insanely good in ranked, and they have a Mercy pocket, and it takes them to the next level, but that's, you know,
so good with them so far.
like,
And so
just
good with
ranked.
just
It's very different.
Normal kills, vanilla kills. All right, there's the Vortex in the back line. Forces the Lamb. Crimzo in a good angle to use this window. Landon's already dead. And there is the Annihilation.
Okay, they're using a lot of ults to take this, but
Apart from that dead
also,
eye,
did the FPS just shit the bed?
kills, which on Crimzo and Kai is quite frustrating. Space Station Gaming with Lucio spawning, or one of the first ones to spawn Space Station, are going to be able to regroup pretty quickly. Kai only now coming up, but Hardy kind of the same timing here.
You think if I could hit my shots, this character wouldn't be good? Then the character probably isn't good.
And I think it's important that Landon has this.
Oh, well, Mercy's more. It's a little bit more than that.
Kai's the one with the Deadeye that's going to be able to play on that angle with Crimzo's amp. Psycho with a pulse bomb could be a big difference maker here, but I'm looking at the funny Astro barrier.
Big aggro push. Oh, Spark is in the backline again. There's the window.
Well, yeah, the server admin Ash or Sojourn you're talking about is like, first off, good players don't need a Mercy pocket to pop off. The only difference is it gives them even more power, but then you put any kind of coordination into it at all, you can just kill the Mercy super easy. Super easy.
Saved by the Lamp. Overtime as everybody grouping up as 5 now, but Psycho clears Ents off of the point. A pulse bomb on Vestola. Master low HP, has to go for another touch.
Yeah, her movement isn't as good anymore. That's the big problem. If her movement was still insane, maybe, but then you also have the DPS pass of the 15%. Dude, you literally can't heal people up on Mercy. It's not even doable. They just die. So like certain heroes, certain characters, you know?
Sparker on the angle and doesn't even need the Symmetric Teleporter to make that possible. So getting a couple of picks here and there has really helped shore up some of these successes for Space Station in these fights. But my god, Funny Astro's barrier could not have come up in any better of timing. Like, that Vortex almost killed him before he got that barrier off.
Insane stuff.
I wouldn't say Mercy's F tier. Definitely like a D. Maybe C. Or D.
Punching you in the face is absurd.
I consider F tier heroes unplayable. Like, legitimately throw picks.
Sparker on the cast.
Mercy's not a throw pick in, like, ranked.
Positions pretty much, apart from Hardy and Vestola doing the Orisa Ram head-to-head. Oh, Masa on the Brig.
Well, Masa's on the Brig,
not quite
too.
Miracomps there.
Yeah, so you just get to play with the Orisa a little bit closer. The Inspire healing could be really big in order to just make these duels a little bit better for your own team. But I think that the fact that Funny Astro's on Lucio, the sound barrier just feels like a better support.
Oh, no, Mercy is definitely bad, though. No, like, Mercy is bad. Her healing is really low compared to others. She's just like, if she's a heal only character, she can do a lot over a game, but she has no burst. And like, if you have the DPS passive on you, you're not getting anything. So you're basically completely relying on your damage boost. And so a lot of players are good enough to not have to worry that they don't need the damage boost to get a pick, because a lot of the breakpoints changed with the higher health, right? So like before with Sojourn, full charge rail with a Mercy pocket, you would kill people, right? But now full charge rail with a Mercy pocket, you don't kill anything. So now you just need a few extra bullets, and so once you need a couple extra bullets to kill someone anyways, you're at the point where it's like, what's the difference between hitting 2 bullets and then a full charge railgun with a Mercy pocket, and hitting 4 bullets with a full charge railgun and then a no Mercy pocket, right? So you trade the Mercy pocket, which doesn't really help the breakpoint very much, for another character, and then you just have to hit a few extra shots before you hit the railgun to delete somebody. And then you have Ashe as another good example, right? Like, Ashe's breakpoint got moved significantly with damage boost. So
not really enough.
it's not really like a
Feels
one-shot
to
machine the
be
same
able to
way,
get
even though
these
like
picks,
you do like
especially
what,
because
195 damage.
has the Lucio to help speed
195
people
damage is
out
very
of
different
sight.
versus 250 health characters as opposed to 200 health characters. So you might as well just hit back-to-back headshots on Ashe and just not even worry about having a mercy pocket, right? So a lot of these characters that were strong with damage boost aren't really strong anymore because the breakpoints changed with the health changes. So yeah, Mercy is bad, but like if you buff Mercy, you're gonna make a lot of people pretty angry. Because like, what do you buff? Healing, movement, res, Valk, you know.
Masters the target for Space Station as Landon also falls to Kevster over time in a couple of percentage points, but it's all Kev and Sparker. Eventually the Cassidy goes down. Funny Astro in a 1v1 versus Kev, but I know who I've got my money on.
Ooh, well, Psycho's here to maybe save the
Dude,
day.
Space Station's making a comeback though. I haven't been paying that much attention this round because we got caught up in the conversation, but
They're gonna re-engage on this point, Rose. This is tough too. Vestola had to make
I'm surprised they're looking so much better now. All of a sudden.
It does not feel good to have to come back out on that for a full 5v5. Vestola, I'm sure, is going to be able to help dislodge a couple of these members, but like Hadi's the one that has the agency, the annihilation in his pocket. Psycho's going to have another pulse bomb too. Space Station should have the ultimate advantage here to win.
Yep, pulse.
Big window.
From Crimzo. Nice little angle too, onto that high ground, but you need an insta-kill from Kai here.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. He's just on the flank again.
Oh, they pulse the Doom.
Here comes the damage.
Damn, we're going to a map 7.
Wipe Ents. Kevster still comes up with a kill, sure, but is it enough? He can get the retouch.
Couple picks though. Kevster got a couple, but I don't think it matters. Damn. We're going to a map 7. We're going to a map 7.
Pretty durable. Pretty durable, especially with the...
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Stop it. Stop it.
Let's see what Ents are going to
Stop
do on the
it.
defense end. Chase on it, the Arisa.
Stop it.
Can potentially obviously swap to the
They're gonna come back in and they're gonna think something's wrong.
That flexibility if they want to go something faster.
No, you guys are gonna give me away.
Yeah, but Masa opting to play the Brig versus
No,
the Lucio. Listen, I get it. I think there've been a lot of supports in this current day and age that are like,
wait, back on the horses.
Please, or like anything but the Brig. So maybe
How are
also
you?
just recognizing that the Brig.
Dude, they're back on the horses.
Stop things like this pesky.
How do you draw
Psycho
escort?
Tracer.
If you cap a point and then they do not move it any further from that point. So like, let's say you cap first and then absolutely get 0 progress. Like the other team kills you right after the door opens.
Sad.
And you get absolutely 0 progress and both teams do that, then you can draw.
Sparker, as long as they shut him down or stop him from going too close.
Same thing happens like if you have a cheater in your game, as long as nobody pushes the cart, like you can have both teams push to overtime, and then neither team pushes the cart at all in the spawn, you can draw.
Old Arisa too, where you just perma hold on these corners and just yell pull over and over again.
Am I dumb? Why is there no Widow? Because they have Sojourn, which is just like Widow,
Yeah,
but movement.
It doesn't get a shield anymore. Quite honestly, this kit's much cooler.
Z Sparker still trying to be cheeky, trying to take control of that mega health pack. Now he's back in the main. Obviously that new building there has a mini in it, so Kai can use that for some sustenance. Kevster's under a little bit of pressure here on the sidelines. They've already burnt Crimzo's lamp and Landon's. Is Sparker on the flank though?
How the hell did Sparker get all the way over here?
Shot on Kevster, but here comes the first ult. Window from Crimzo.
Big spear.
Point as Hardy in a whole world of hurt. Pulse bomb lands from both traces as Hardy and Kai end up trading, but it's Psycho that
Wait, they
comes out
swapped out
the better end of it.
Vestola, I just realized.
Melee kill onto Crimzo. I mean, where's the heals? Ents has to go fast. They have to just dive in onto the backline, and dive they do. But it is Psycho with 3, 4.
Holy shit!
Kevs is the last remaining member.
Holy shit! They killed everybody!
He has earned that fire that is blazing through that portrait. Psycho just went actually sicko mode. He plays the best bait ever.
Dude just killed 4!
He goes down a lot by himself.
Oh, deleted?
Just to give so much room to Psycho.
Nice kill onto Kai too. They get booped into the skies. They couldn't make use of that land.
Oh.
And here's the window.
And goodbye, Arisa.
Surely that's it. Especially on this verse, there's no chance. Good Hindenade onto Kev.
Big Hendo.
And there's the point.
Wow.
God damn, dude. Okay.
Psycho has been absolutely going crazy, and I think I think it makes it so difficult for Ents because yes, you have to deal with Hadi, who is just like permanent.
They're going for recontested force ults. Oh yeah, yeah.
How do you deal with who's in the back? Brig only has like 2 very important cooldowns.
One of the Tracers in my game learned that Tracer pushes the cart now. Why don't they learn?
If you miss those, they're on cooldown for quite some time here for Psycho to be able to come in and just take out your backline. Plus, like BAP 2 only has the immortality field, and you can burst through a lot of that healing thanks to the damage passive now. So Space Station already halfway through the second point, and with so many ultimates to spare.
Shut up, tank player. Yep.
Goes wide. Lander just jumps over it. Here comes the
Big beat. They lose one.
Even it up for Space Station, but they're losing health rapidly. Kevs are just heading down to earth there, almost giving Lander a little smooch on the way as well. Lander ends up going down to a railgun of Kai as they force Space Station Gaming down from that high ground.
Kai is just going crazy. Dude, this game is literally the DPS. That's it. It's just the DPS fighting.
Man, he sometimes
this is just a DPS duel. It's just Psycho Sparker popping off every once in a while, and then Kevster and Kai popping off every once in a while. Everyone else is just there to watch.
Forcing Space Station to have to fight in that tiny room. Has the overclock now, so this high ground control is going to be really beneficial for them. But how does Space Station try to encroach this? Hadi only has the Terror Surge.
Putting a lot of pressure on Kevster right now. Magne going little crazy towards Kev, but he's good. Dodged out of the way. It's just both Tracers just jostling over the point, but Sparker is in the wings, ready and waiting for Kevster to make a mistake.
Big spear.
And then they can take him out after that hint nade lands. Kai trying to search for some heads. Disruptor shot on the
He's looking for a big rail right here.
Psycho and Hadi. And now with this overclock, they're thinking, they're sensing, they're coming up these stairs, and we're right to think so. As Sparker just peeks his little head out as well, receives a Swiss spear to the face.
Dude, what do you even do? You can't even peek. You notice how like nobody commits, nobody moves, like everyone just like, yeah. The second they made a move, they made a play. They walked out, tried to rotate under, look for a window, nothing, instantly dead. Stir, thanks to 2-1, appreciate it.
Well, now that's out of the way, right? So Masa maybe getting the rally up for this next fight. Space Station can still take these pretty quickly thanks to Funny Astro and the Lucio, and Hadi still has that Terror Surge of his own. But Kai with this overclock, holding on to it is just like so dangerous for Space Station to have to walk into.
Can try and push height again. I mean, you might as well at this point, especially you've got Terror Surge, like you were saying, Rose. Chaser's waiting in the wings, you can see. A little bit isolated from his team, but long-range healing coming through from the Brig packs. Quick rotation from Space Station, knowing that's the case. Immo field.
Quick rotate.
Onto this Mega. And now they can regain control of this high ground, try and push Chase out. Big rotational play here, but again, Kai comes up with a kill. High noon, spared out.
Dude, Kai is kind of the hero right now.
Here's the spear from Chase, down on the Mega health pack. Ents doing a dance with them right now, and they are...
Big Hinder?
And starting to run out of time. 45
Dude, they can't do anything. They literally can't do anything. Wait, actually, Kai's not on this angle anymore. But Kevster's on the angle now. Dude, they just keep rotating. What is it? What's with the Orisa? Did the Orisa look weird there to you guys?
I mean, he's perfectly placed. They can't push into Kai with a fear of getting their heads ripped off. Space Station Gaming, they lose out on that beat, and now they have to deal with the window. Luckily, there's 2 members from Space
pushing now?
touching the point right now and moving in onto this second checkpoint. Mouse is going to jump back.
Oh, the Brig's in trouble. The Brig's in trouble.
Or at least push him off. No kills coming through just yet for Space Station, but they're losing numbers rapidly.
Oh.
Hardy low. And Kevster takes the kill. 7
Holy
seconds.
shit!
Space Station. They're in orbit.
Dude, they can't do anything. They literally couldn't do anything.
Perfectly played around them. They refused to let them get on top of their backline. The rotations looking so good.
Hype Legends thinks of Prime. Dude, their rotations are actually crazy.
There was just no access to Kai, even though they were trying to force him out of position.
That is insane.
Great packs from the Brig.
They just straight up just said, nah, we're not going to fight you. Fuck you.
We're going to try to push them from.
Nope.
And that's
we're
a
good.
full hold on the second point. That is such a winnable position here for Ents to have to take. And Chase,
no.
such an aggressive tank, could lead them to that victory.
I have rules for that kind of stuff. And assuming you probably didn't read them. If you did read them, that's because you probably fall outside those rules. So, no, though.
Let's hear their game plan going in.
I think keep
as long as they don't have sim, yeah, you can go reciting.
Okay.
I think no matter what happens here, make sure we're all pushing together at the same time. Like, don't be fucking afraid. I'm walking in. If Chase calls push, I'm walking in. Like, don't be fucking pussy.
And do you guys want to like send here on the first or just
No, just
break and fucking hard play the corner, and we can push them.
Yeah. I'm scouting here.
The secret time, guys. Our first point is the most like hard one.
Yeah, if we go to the first, we're fine.
You know the stairs are gonna hold the regular stairs, like the main stairs. Can we like go from top and like swing the stairs together?
Yeah, we can.
You know, I'm talking about. Don't play through main. Like swing the stairs.
But I'm gonna like have to long rotate. So if you want to do that.
I don't see them at all.
No, we're just gonna swing first.
No.
Yeah, what? They might be hiding inside left. They might be hiding inside left.
Okay.
Yeah, go for one.
There it goes, that kind of spiel from Crimson there, but all good. As they load on in, as they lock in, sorry. Kevster on the Widowmaker.
Goes for the shot and then goes back to Sojourn. Oh no, goes to Tracer. Oh yeah, because the Sojourn's already there.
Is, of course, with Space Station still running this Orisa.
Kai, just as long as he gets some space and an angle, the Sojourn, he's just so good at being able to land these charged railgun shots. Could really open the doors. I know it's not a Widowmaker, which we would love to see, but it's pretty close.
Huddy goes golden. They've got to be fearful of Kai's railgun. It's always really hard to kind of push around here. Sparker again trying to go on the flank. They've not able to punish him yet, but not punishing is fine as long as he's not doing too much, and they've been able to at least subdue him for the moment. Huddy again going golden. London have to be a little bit more safe now. Same with Crimzo as that lamp is down. Her spear like shoving Master almost off the map. That was a little insane. Spark is still trying to find an off angle with the help of Psycho, and they're just kind of corralling them behind this.
Okay, sorry.
And a rotation from Kai. This is really nice stuff.
Check something really quick.
Though this is the big thing. Space Station Gaming, they can't be allowed to kind of get away
How
with
the
this,
fuck did they get all the way over here?
Again. Look, he's just looking straight at them. Someone's got to look at him. Kevster ends up going down. Didn't even see where Sparker was coming from. It was only a reactionary time there from Chase to try and look at him. Sparker getting away with too much here.
They got a little good push though. Wasn't a bad push.
After you saw the amplification matrix go down from Crimzo as well, that was just the perfect time for Sparker to finish out that rotation.
The cast can play so much more aggressive than the Sojourn can, but if they open up with a pick, it's just over.
Like with all of these different ultimates to work with, the Sound Barrier is going to feel so nice to have for Chase's Terror Surge. You also have so many buildings to play around for Kai's Sojourn Overclock. Love the little rework that they did on this first point. Feels a little bit nicer to have that extra cover. But Terror Surge coming up as Chase is trying to get a little
Trying to get in there. Here come the Sound Barriers. Terror Surge from Chase come out at any moment, but his Kai is the first to fall. Whoa, that was a quick fight from the Space Station. A Terror Surge from Party.
What in the fuck am I reading?
Down to the floor. 1 and 30 seconds to go, Rose. And just walking into a brick wall, it feels like now.
Well, at least you got two really big ultimates out of the way. If you're Ents, you know, okay, well, Terror Surge and Sound Barrier are off the table. All we have to worry
Twitter
about
again? No,
is
that's my mom.
the 2 DPS, which
My mom's just too nice of a person.
That's still a lot to worry about.
She went to see my grandma today, and
to be very impactful if they're not.
I'll tell you some other time.
Tries to get out of there, did end up getting stunned. Window from Crimzo 2 on the sidelines. Nice pulse, but it takes
Good
away
bash.
that immortality field. Psycho somehow surviving this onslaught of CC and damage. He ends up getting out of there. A rotation from Space Station.
Okay, they flip map.
With 60 seconds to go. Ents need to find kills. They need to find something. They've got the point, but is it enough? Overclock comes through as the high noon from Sparker just tries to delay the inevitable. A pulse bomb from Kevster helps kill Landon, and Kai still.
Dude, they gotta get that cast off that angle. Huge, 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 huge. Kai's gotta hit the shot. Hit the shot, hit the shot, hit the shot, hits the shot. Kevster finishes it. Holy fuck, dude.
30 seconds to go. There's still a retouch.
Thank God they looked at fucking Sparker there. Dude, they weren't looking at Sparker for so long. He almost killed them all. Again.
Finally a point capture, but Jaws, that was getting so close to the wire. 30 seconds left.
Oh no, my mom's just telling me a story. My grandma's like gone, like full dementia, like paranoid dementia. Like I don't really talk to her anymore because she's like so bad. It's so bad. But just tries to go see her. It's my dad's mom, so it's not her mom. It's like my dad's mom. And so, yeah, apparently she was being like super racist to my mom and calling her names of an Asian descent, but my mom's not Asian descent. She's Portuguese. So like it literally doesn't make sense, but like at the same time, it's like, okay, she just fucking lost it.
Someone's got to deal with him. There's a lot of the time he's just able to freely off angle. A lot lesser chances to do that now. You can obviously just peek your head through that little window, of course, but
Kai's looking over there.
Yeah, I told her honestly it's stuff, but you kind of, you know.
Jostling on the payload again. It's just both traces. Here comes the push.
Oh, the right click, Randy.
That goes down. A bash onto the high ground to help Kai set up. Terror surge ends Chase's life.
They're holding this pretty well.
Still willing to fight this, but with a high ground advantage. And with
they're gonna stagger Crimso.
1 minute and 30 seconds to go. They're gonna boop him away. Yes, they're gonna body block him too. Can they get the kill? No, Crimso.
Wait, he got away. He got away.
A very, very small stagger. They get back as a group.
It's still scary.
They staggered a little too hard.
A minute and a half off the clock. Ents have just a minute remaining to see if they can push this payload over the line and get that first place that they've been looking for and their revenge onto Space Station. Kevster's got a pulse bomb, wants to find an opening for it, and Kai working up to this overclock, but Chase is getting stopped at the door.
Okay, so Space Station was not able to attack this last time. Ents just held it so well. But it looks like, dude, the reverse is gonna happen now. Ooh, big hinder.
Spark has already found 2-3. Chase has to get out of there. You've got to run.
Hey Flats, did you ever try that Melinda's Ghost Pepper Hot Honey?
No. I don't think so. I don't think I could find it. Sparker MVP, dude. Sparker's going crazy.
3 ultimates. Masa gonna have to rally up as well to help bolster up this fight. But they're gonna have
okay, but here's the thing though. It's OT. OT, everything changes. 3 ults versus 4 support ults though. 4 ults with support ults versus 2 DPS ults and a tank ult. It's gonna be up to Kevster to push cart, which sucks because then he can't be doing things. But he has to be the one. So it's like you're arguably your best player is stuck pushing the cart. Okay, now Chase is taking over. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, he got deleted. I think he thought that maybe they couldn't touch, so he walked up to be the one. Oh no! No way. Holy shit. Dude, it was not looking good for Space Station, but man, did they turn that around.
What a close
holy
teams, but Space Station
dude, that is some good Overwatch. That is unbelievable.